Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another blind commentary. And we're doing the next Rainbow Dash Presents today. Rainbow Dash Presents Haunting Nightmare. As always, I read the fanfic it's based on in preparation. This time that took a while as the thing was much longer, coming in at about 30,000 words. It wasn't so bad though, as the story was actually quite well written and pretty engaging. Yeah, following up on Rainbow Factory, which I really kind of hated, we had probably my favorite story of the series has used so far. Somewhere Only We Know I liked a lot, but it was mostly just the conceptual level of it. The actual story didn't amount to much. This one, on the other hand, actually had a fairly interesting and well thought out plot. It was pretty much an old-fashioned ghost story, which was a nice treat. Rather than just throwing a bunch of sadism and gore in your face, that seems to be the more favored modern approach to horror. It worked to slowly build up the tension and the atmosphere, taking its time to pull you in before throwing the craziness in your face. All of the main characters were perfectly in character, and the story felt more or less like it could work as an extension of the MLP world we know. If I have one critique of the story, however, really it's the ending. The twist at the end kind of feels unneeded and like a distraction from the rest of the story. Even if I kind of get the impression that the idea was probably what convinced the writer to write it all at all. Zecora is revealed at the end to be this sort of undead, malevolent being, this nightmare being. Not the ghost who does the haunting in the story, but a separate entity using the haunting to her advantage. As I said, most of the story really fits with the MLP universe. If the series ever decided to do a straight-up horror ghost story, I can see it going down sort of like this plot, just turned down a few notches to make it more safe. But the ending just kind of shatters that feeling. It's too much, especially since it has no bearing on the bulk of the story and really sort of twists a character who I don't think entirely deserves it. It doesn't kill the story for me, as the rest was really quite good. The writer even made me very happy by essentially making Rarity the big hero during the climax. I really enjoyed the thing. That bit at the end just felt a little unneeded. Though for the RDP episode, the twist could lead to some pretty awesome stuff. MAS Zecora, after all, is like this complete idiot with a silly voice. The whole "I was really an evil monster all along" thing, that could just really be played perfectly if they do that. As for the rest, I'm kind of unsure how this will go. Unlike every other story used for RDP, Haunting Nightmare did not have a fixed point of view. It jumped around, and pretty much all of the main six, aside from Fluttershy, and also Spike, did important things. Twilight is probably the most in focus, but she's also the victim, while the other characters are more in the hero role, unraveling the truth behind the haunting and ultimately saving Twilight. That could make it interesting for when it comes to adapting it for this. I don't know. But I suppose we'll see now. I'm very curious to see how this will go, and don't want to hold it off any longer, so let's get started. Okay. And we got the library.
Come on, Tiger. You can do it. Oh, you're so close. Okay, just a few steps to your left.
Looks a little more animated than usual.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant my left.
So, Vicky sees you.
We're just going into the story, no framing.
What does Twilight think of the DJ?
That's unusual.
I think she is quite cute. Just right for the lonely Twilights.
You are the DJ. Twi, y'all need to lighten up. This is a party. You know what I'm telling you? Sometimes...
And Applejack's drunk.
Bucking time to buck, you know? So that's when you go to the pubs and you find something to buck. Because bucking's like all you do with your life.
Spike
Pinky has been throwing these parties about once a week, and half the time, only Pinky and Rarity bother to show up.
I don't care what it is, I will not be absent to a social event.
Sometimes I just get so sick that damn farm and those damn apples. I gotta get something besides bucking going on. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be too old. And then...
So, does it hurt when you run through Pinky's dreams? Yes.
Great, I bet that's Thunder Thighs and her huggy little nature stick.
Over here. My name is Fluttershy.
Of course.
Are you guys having a party?
Hey, drink this!
Wow. Your flows are so clean?
Oh, frig, it's an ambush. Oh, for the love of... Not this curse thing again. Hey guys, I've been practicing. I can win this time.
Oh, Zagora. Earthquakes. Shake. All the books were about shaking, weren't they?
What did you do this time? I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Oh, you messed my curse up. You guys have some really clean floors.
Heck yes.
She's
And
just
now
upfront about it
you're
being a
out.
curse.
What do you mean you don't know? Dash, what did you do?
I don't know.
We have heard the call and have come as
And
swiftly as
Luna.
possible.
She
Why,
wasn't in
what
Haunting
is
Nightmare.
this? A revelry held in the night.
I think this is our first time seeing her.
Oh, this is wonderful. We have not a chance to enjoy such things before, as no pony invites Luna. But that we see is in the past. Come and gaze upon our book. It is the tale of horror called The Nightmare Haunting, and it shall be your eternal prison.
Okay, so
until
this...
the fun of this toe is had.
So that was the framing. Interesting. And now we're in the story proper.
Alright, I'm coming.
Applejack, I know you think you've got something important to be doing right now, but trust me, you don't.
Why? Give me a sec, girl. I
No, you don't. Here, take this. This is Plan B. Spike knows exactly what I mean. We have a playbook of contingency plans.
Plan B?
I'll tell you when it happens.
We are so excited we finally get to play together. Aren't thou excited?
Been there, done this. I'm ready this time.
Oh, it's only fun when Celestia does it, is it? This is just like the time you separated the small rocks from the big rocks. You are a bigot.
I am not sure how to respond to that.
Well, if you don't want to play, then I suppose we can just close the book and go home. I'm not saying we would do this, but if we don't read your story, then time stops for you, and all you can do is rot. Not that we would do that to a friend. Do you think we would?
No, of course not. I just thought that this was a different kind of game. You know, the sort where the object of the game is to overcome a problem.
Oh, Bugfizz. Oh, we knew you wanted to play. But see, there are rules. You just have to get to the end of the story. That's all. It's a short story. Oh, this will be almost as much fun as face spiders.
Face spiders. Sounds like fun.
Threatening you before. That was just for pretend. You don't have to be scared of us. If we were being serious, then you would know because we would have threatened something worse.
Yeah, worse than being trapped in a horror story about who knows what.
Hast thou been to the catacombs beneath the castle? You have been. Oh, did you know that Mother built the place? She was quite bad. We worry about Celestia, really. They say mental illness can run in the family.
I don't...
But Mother wasn't that mad. You'll see. She wrote this book, after all.
Hi, Twilight. Oh my gosh, we're in a story for real. Isn't this amazing?
Wait, you guys know we're in a story?
Duh. We all got sucked into one at the party. And this is so neat. And Luna said it's a horror story, so it's gonna be spooky.
Pinky will commune with the spirits.
And there we
She will
go.
befriend them. And when their trust is earned,
The Ouija
Pinky
board.
will turn the tables.
Phantom Spiller, as they called it in
No.
the fanfic.
Have you ever read a horror story? The spirit board always makes the spirits more powerful.
I don't read a lot of horror. Mostly just fun stuff. And I like adventure a lot.
Rainbow Dash, will you go and fetch Pinkie Pie a glass of liquids?
Okay. Uh-oh. It's okay. Everything's alright. Hey, Twilight, do you have any ketchup?
What the hell are you doing in here?
And now, spirits of the dead, Pinkie summons you. Hear Pinkie, and come to the sound of her voice.
Mechalika, yes, Mecha hiney ho. Mechalika, yes, Mecha hiney ho. Here, Pinky
Pee-wee's
Lord,
Playhouse
Cthulhu,
reference?
awaken and smother Fluttershy with a pillow. Ow. I'm sorry.
Did you use that spirit board in the 30 seconds that I was gone?
No. Yes.
Of course she
Pinky
did.
saw the error of her ways.
Get out. Now, where was I?
Twilight toils the day away, preparing spells to escape her bizarre predicament. But alas, they all result in failure.
Well, balls.
She's very tired. She's had such a fun time today that she felt simply tuckered out. She ascends the stairs to her room, then lays her weary, sweet head to rest. She thinks fondly of her friends and family as she drifts into dreamland, completely oblivious to the meticulously prepared night outside.
Ah, Smarty Pants scene.
Mrs. Buzzy?
Although now it's Mrs. Buzzy.
Must you cut
Of
your
course.
open, your fluffy little body full of slices
That
of-
makes sense for
Listen,
Emmaus
I'm a
Twilight.
different pony than when we last met. I've seen some things, Mrs. Buzzy.
Yeah, there's a lot more animation. It's not fully animated, but it's kind of close. Got a little walking motion there. And they're doing pretty good at building up the tension. And I guess we got Smarty Pants too. Both of them.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know what that means
Does
either.
the universe hate Mrs. Buzzy? Is she like an ugly toy or something? I like Mrs. Buzzy. Universe. I wish Celestia had exploded all over my walls.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay, her parents, a bunch of stuffed animals. That's kind of creepy. And it's not something that was in the story.
Hey girl, can Twilight come out to play?
No. Twilight is busy.
Oh great. What with?
She seeks the highest star such that she may be devoured and allowed to reproduce. Well, that is what I would not be doing if I weren't so busy with dental hygiene.
She seems a little off today. She's been possessed by a demonic parasite that wants to be eaten by a much larger star god so it can reproduce and continue its unholy cycle of life. Oh, is that all? Is that all? Is that all you have to say?
How the hell am I supposed to react to that?
Well, don't worry your stupid horse brain. I'll take care of plan B.
There is a plan B for evil space parasite.
Aye, just tell the others and meet me here at dusk. I'll have everything ready by then. But first I've got to do some digging.
Later that evening.
Promise you'll put them back later, right?
Yeah, whatever. Get off my back already.
It's just that this is really disrespectful to the animal graveyard, and I worry that the chipmunks
Oh,
will think
Fluttershy.
less of me for letting you do this.
Sometimes you gotta desecrate a few graveyards to fight evil, alright? Now, is everyone here?
Rarity has betrayed us!
Yes, I'm sure that's not true. I bet she's just a little late. See, there she is.
Rarity, what do we need my brother for? What exactly is Macintosh gonna do that we can't?
Yeah, if he's standing up.
Great, we have a mysterious and arcane power with which to fight Twilight.
Okay, look, don't judge me. This is my go-to solution for problems. And it's nice to see you too, by the way. Can't lift something? Get a stallion. Need something built? Find a stallion. Can't get over being rejected by a stallion? Track down another stallion. Trust me, it works for everything. Well, what if you can't find a stallion?
Do not even joke. Besides, this one here is the only one I know of who's ever given Twilight's boring cripple rump any action. She's probably least likely to murder him out of any of us.
How did y'all find out about it? We were trapped in a book, and we were spiders.
Oh, please. Wait, really? Spiders? Well, whatever. Every pony in town has been through bucking season with Big Macintosh at least once. Seriously? None of you? You guys are so lame. Nuh-uh. I did whatever cool thing you're talking about. I'm not lame.
Look, I won't confirm or deny nothing if it's gonna hurt somebody's image.
Then, Pinky has also done this thing. She is cool.
Well, I guess if everyone else is gonna lie about being attractive enough for Big Mac, I guess I will too, even though I'm hideous.
It's not always about you, Fluttershy.
Ladies, it's not that anyone ain't pretty enough. It's just that there's a lot of ponies in Ponyville.
That is enough out of you. Out of the both of you. Gosh darn it, there's an emergency going on, and all you're doing is standing around out here yammering on about who and who has not been. I don't even want to think about it. Mister, you better just sit your butt right down there and you hold the candle. Because when we get home, I've got about 1,000,000 chores for you to do. And if I so much as whiff the smell of that gosh darn Caramel's perfume, or any other pony smell for that matter, I am gonna draw a hot bath and work off some of that frustration.
Alright, if everyone is done acting painfully stupid, we can start this operation. So, we need to prepare 5 candles in a pentagram. Don't knock them over. 4 of you idiots need to stay outside with me to help make this thing work. The other 3, go inside and get Twilight. I'll go.
Good. We could use fewer violent earth ponies around here.
Rarity's coming too.
Meow, 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 meow. That's what you sound like. What do we have to do out here?
I need you to stand still and don't get distracted by anything. Alright, Rainbow Dash is our number 3. Let's go, Sugar Plum.
Oh, good. We're just going in. Without a plan.
Nope, I already know how that whining, bickering 3 hours of my life will turn out. I'd rather just skip to the chase, thank you. Alright, now there could be anything lurking in here, so keep your eyes peeled.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
What? Where?
Is it slimy? Oh my god, it's slimy, isn't it? Give it a hug. Love will put its restless soul to rest. Why, in the name of King Louis XIV's colorful pleated trousers, did we listen to you? I don't know. I think it's because everyone else is in a panic in these kind of situations, but I think about this stuff a lot, so everyone just takes my advice. So where do you guys think Twilight is at?
Well, she mentioned something about dental hygiene.
Fine. Let's start with the bathroom and work our way down. Well, I'm not going in.
Fine. Dash, go check it out.
Okay. Well, it's lucky I got trapped in here, because I suddenly have to go for some reason.
Paris Bread shampoo. Oh yeah, that was a thing.
If he's standing up, this would be okay. Well, there she goes. Good work, fearless leader, on losing 1/3 of your team. Oh, but thank God you stopped that malicious light fixture. Would you shut up for a second? Would you get an education for a second? Shut up! I'm trying to listen to what? All I hear is your horrendous mouth reading. That! Y'all hear it?
And the Smarty Pants scene.
Pretty eyes? Yes, you do. Flesh and blood, I wanted to. I'd wear your body like a suit. So watch out now, I'm on the loose.
Okay. That's kind of creepy. It's got like a Cthulhu head on its chest and some other
try
Heads.
giving it a hug. Maybe your love will make it go away. Helping, you ain't.
There's no hope for little ponies. Dunwich Fours got nothing on me.
Got a song of sorts.
Slow, trail behind wherever I go. Give up now on your beliefs. Your friend soul's beyond reprieve. Hear now well my proclamation. This is your life's destination. Surrender now, be eaten first. At least you'll be spared from the worst.
Got some pretty cool visuals in this.
What are y'all eyeing me for? Nothing? Don't you dare even think about it. About what? You're thinking about tripping. Oh God, that didn't slow it down at all. And I am starting to get sweaty.
Terror's my preferred vocation. Your life slip brings me elation. The old great race did fear my tread. So close your eyes, you'll soon be dead.
Where's Applejack and Rainbow Dash?
Who cares? Let's do the ritual.
It's okay. As long as the candles stay upright, she can't leave the circle and she can't harm us.
Oh, come on. You flinched like a cat to a spray bottle.
Yes, sleep! Soon I shall lay my eggs as I so righteously deserve. Batagan Keb, Lurg. Rockerson, Flicker. Azathothnath.
Azathothnath.
Of course, it's the Rekkerzud.
Batagu Salah Afk. Epbathunk Sa'un.
Stabashik Canonic, Alwagat.
Tomathunk. Bagalahi and Ga. Guran.
And there's Sakura.
To say, I love to ride bikes in the park with my friends.
I too love riding bikes and other common activities.
We are normal.
She's not buying it.
Shut up! Everything is going really well.
Are you guys playing Terrain?
Yes, it is all a game. What you are seeing here is a normal, everyday occurrence.
And we are brushing our normal pony teeth.
No, we have already done that.
But normal ponies brush their teeth. It is a thing we do, that we have done.
Yes, we do that thing.
I nail my toothbrush to the table, because it gets away.
Yes, so, as we were saying, I hereby insist upon my demand, which is pretend and not suspicious at all.
Very well, we will respect the contract.
Because we are playing house.
Yes, it is a game. It is a contract on an ordinary house.
Okay, but I want to be the Pink Ranger.
What about the dog?
No, I want to be the Pink Ranger.
I am allergic.
Then we're on the same page about the code, right? Okay, then I will lead with the dog.
Sakura.
Heck am I? I have got to stop blacking out.
I saved you from Swamp God.
You saved me from what?
I am the Deus Macarena.
You mean Deus Ex Machina?
Hey, Macarena.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was simply divine, was it not? We are so glad we could have such fun together, although we are sure that you are ungrateful. Although we only kid, certainly fun was had by all. Well, until we meet again.
Get me my shovel.
I borrowed it. It's at my house. Sorry.
You are so useless.
Yeah. Reference to the fact that Fluttershy really has no important role in this story. Or just more random Fluttershy hate. I don't know. Text, and I'm not sure I care enough about it to read it all. Talk talking about the airports. There we have it. That's the end. So, this was interesting. This one kind of felt less like the other RDPs and more like an episode of MAS. I think the key difference was in the relative lack of narration. It had a narrator in Luna, but she didn't really provide a lot of actual narration in the thing. Even less than Celestia did on Spider-Sis, I believe, which, yeah, the Spider-Sis was definitely the episode this one was most similar to in terms of feel. This was probably even more of an unusual episode, though. The other episodes, they kind of go in and turn the stories on their head. Even Spider-Sis did it by taking the silly and making it more serious, but this one, it was the closest RDP has come to a sort of straight adaptation of the fanfic. Things were trimmed, a lot of the build-up was removed, the OC character Third Eye was written out in favor of just having Spike know all this stuff and having Big Mac there as an extra body. And the ending was, of course, changed considerably, what with Thrakerzod coming in and what with Zecora being a complete idiot. But the basic plot remained relatively unaltered, and it went for the same kind of horror vibe, really, and achieved it fairly well. Really, the only big difference besides it being a bit condensed was that it was the MAS versions of the characters in the story as opposed to the normal versions. The best part of it for me was the noticeable improvement in the presentation. There was a lot more art to it. Rather than a series of static images, this almost felt like an animated thing. The visuals were really cool, especially once they got to the Smarty Pants monster scene. Which I'm not sure the song was super memorable. Not bad, and was, as said, the sequence of it was all pretty cool, but it's not the sort of thing I see myself listening to on its own very often. Ultimately, I liked it okay, though it's far from one of my favorite RDPs. I liked Somewhere Only We Know, Cupcakes, and Rainbow Factory a bit more. I think I like it when it has more of a parody angle to it. Kind of miss the silly tangents that happen in the Rainbow narrated ones when we don't have them. Which, yeah, I think that where the best humor in the series comes from is in those parts. I don't know. I think I kind of feel about like I feel about Spider-Sis, though. It was okay. The original fanfic, even with its noted flaws, was just more enjoyable and interesting to me. It didn't bring quite enough new humor to the table for its parody to make it have the impact I maybe wanted it to have. Still, not bad. Next one is A Beautiful Day in Equestria. I believe this one is a fanfic FimFlam himself wrote, which might be kind of interesting. Certainly gives it a sort of distinction among them. Anyway, hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.